Hey guys, Mystic Fairy King here, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today we are going to be starting a brand new game today, Shadow of the Colossus. Now, this is part 2 of a 3-part series of games that I'm playing. I had started with Ico, and today, and now we are starting Shadow of the Colossus. And the third part is yet to come. Obviously, I'll bring that to you in the future once I finally get done with this. But I'm actually excited to finally start this game, as well as my editor, who actually suggested that I do this little series. Now this game is actually pretty straightforward in terms of what I'm supposed to do. But if you guys are a little confused on what's going on here, is basically our character Wander is his name from what I can remember, because I have played this at least once or twice before. Is I have traveled to this land here. I do believe it is a crime for me to be here, but I have traveled far to this land to in search of this being known as Dorman. Ooh, that's actually very pretty. I like the cinematics for this, but sorry for distracting, or for being distracted, whatever. But I have journeyed to this land to find this being called Dorman, who can essentially controls souls, because this girl that I'm holding, and I'm sure it'll re-explain it here in this part, but she was sacrificed for something. She was sacrificed for something that she's going to do in the future, apparently. So they sacrificed her for that. As I go, well, you're in the future, you're going to be doing this, and we prophesized this, so you gotta go, bye. But, so, in this guy, I'm assuming he is a Wander, I'm assuming he's a soldier. He essentially is, going against his people. And here's that explanation now. That place began from the resonance of intersecting points. They are memories replaced by ends and naught, and etched into stone. Blood, young sprouts, sky. And the one with the ability to control beings created from a light. Ooh, sounds very powerful. In that world, it is said that if one should wish it, one can bring back the souls of the dead. But to trespass upon that land is strictly forbidden, which is why I said that it's forbidden for people to be there. Or it's a crime for him to be there, basically. So he's going against his people. As a result of him trying to bring back this girl, because she, in a sense, she was sacrificed for a silly reason. Ooh, shadow people. Oh, looks like we can adjust the camera here, just like in Ico, but it seems a lot more smooth. You can tell he's a soldier because he's definitely has that powerful stance, and he's ready for battle. Ooh, magical sword. And I do believe with him drawing that sword, it basically calls dormant to him. Thou possess the ancient sword? I like that sound of like different voices speaking as one. So thou art mortal. Are you dorming? I was told that in this place there exists a being who can control the souls of the dead. Thou art correct. We are the one known as Dormin. So Dormin is basically kind of like basically like legion of swords. It's not just she was sacrificed for she had a cursed fate. Please, I need to bring back her soul. Or I need you to bring back her soul. That maiden's soul? Souls that are once lost cannot be reclaimed. Is that not the law of mortals? He's playing cheeky. With that sword, however, it may not be impossible. Really? That is, of course, if thou manage to accomplish what we asketh. What do I have to do? Behold the idols that stand along the wall. Thou art to destroy all of them. But those idols cannot be destroyed by the mere hands of a mortal. Then what am I to do? What indeed? In this land there exists Colossi that are the incarnations of those idols. If thou defeat those Colossi, the idols shall fall. So basically, if we just... I understand. So basically, if I destroy the Colossi, but heed this, the price you pay may be heavy indeed. It doesn't matter. Very well. Ooh? I remember when I first played this. It's actually very pretty. When I first played this, it was the PS2 version, but they had actually remastered it to the PS3. And head to the place where the sword's light gathers. There thou shalt find the Colossi thou art to defeat. Alright. Now that we finally have that introduction done. But like I was saying, now be on thy way. This is our horse aggro. Now, like I was saying before, when I first played this, it was on the PS3, but it was when they had remastered when they had remastered the this and Ico, they did like a little double pack thing where they did that. Sorry, but I must say, and when they redid this for the PS4, which was years upon years later, I must say they definitely upped the graphics, because from what I remember, they did everything, including the environment, did look a little bit more less like the stone. Like the stone looked like stone, but it didn't have those textures like one would think. Ooh. And that's the direction we need to go. Okay, so this is the so here's the overall map. And I like how along the walls, or the borders of the map, you have the Colossus, like pictures of the Colossi, basically. Ah. Agro. Oh. Let's see if we can't... come on. Now, agro is how you pronounce it, but I would say it's a little stat thing. That's definitely new from when I played it the first time. Oh, okay, there we go. And ah. Oh, sweet. Now, what we've basically done is, even though I can't really see my health bar at the moment. Basically, it's with those fruit we can. It helps us to increase our health and basically our stamina as well. Ooh. Ooh, that's very pretty. Especially looking at that from a distance. Basically trying to relearn these controls. Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do. Crouch. Or roll, I guess. Guess we don't. Grab on. I guess with that we have to hit the button to grab onto the sides. Oh, okay, so there's our stamina bar. Okay. Oh, nope, no. Shimmy, shimmy. And it's pretty simple and straightforward. There we go. Now, and here we are, near our first Colossi. Oof. It's a big fella. Oof. Hold up thy sword to, hold up thy sword to reflect the light onto the Colossus. Its vitals shall be revealed. But since we kind of already semi know where it is, because alley-oop. Basically, our objective here is to come on, is to basically each colossi in itself is a puzzle, and as you can see with our stamina meter. Woohoo! There we go. What? The one more. Valley of the Wanderer. Sorry about that, I had an itch. Now, I will say every time, and I've said this every time, is that even when I first played it, it's run. Is that every time I've oh no, we're going down. Oh, we got one of those shadows looming over us. Cinematic music. I think what happens is that when we defeat a colossi and we pass out from, I think what that was the soul, or a piece of like soul or whatever it is that was inside of it, it kind of comes in, or like goes into us because it needs something to attach to, kind of like a Horcrux of sorts. And with that, our first idol is destroyed, along with our first colossi. Although with that uplift, with that organ looking making it sound very triumphant. Thy next foe is in the seaside cave. It moves slowly. Raise thy courage to defeat it. Alright, so we have our next objective, our next colossi to defeat. And I think now, if thou should findest an altar, or findst, offer a prayer before it, and thy wounds shall be healed. So basically, if we can heal ourselves, that used to be the save point, or how you would save in the original game. But I do believe that's what it is. I love the cinematics, and I really love the how beautiful the landscape is. Ooh. And just look at how beautiful that is. I do believe this is the seashore. So our destination is, whoop, yep. There we go. I do like the ominous music that plays when you know that you're getting very close. And I know that they have names, each of them. I can't remember at the moment which each one is, but I do like how each colossi does kind of look like it was inspired by an animal, which is a pretty cool touch in my opinion. Oh, there we go. And there he is. Or it, I should say. They don't really have any genders. I mean, just look at it. If I remember correctly, we do have to... There we go. Like I said before, I mean, these pretty much like are puzzles. Because each Colossi doesn't give you an... and a lot of times, the Colossi don't really give you an obvious... or like easy way to get up. If I remember correctly, I do need to make my way to the back. Oh, no. Oh! I do kind of like how the music changes from when you, from when you're, on and off the Titan. Not Titan, the Colossi. I don't know why I called it a Titan. Kind of like it kind of is got like a Titan of sorts. I mean, it is very big. Hold on, you fool. And that's the thing. They're the Colossi are basically just like you to them, you're basically like a fly. Come on. Whoa. Yeah. Ride 'em, cowboy. Yeehaw. And stab. And I do believe with each one, there are different, yeah, there are different points in which we can, whoop. Oof, as I'm being tossed around like a rag doll. Basically what I'm trying to say is that... oh, there we go. Yeah! The mammoth. That's what it is. That's what it's kind of like. That's what it kind of looks like. But it's like... crap, I forgot what I was trying to say. My apologies. But and there we go. Now, with that, well, we have our second Colossi. Yeah, we have our second Colossi defeated and our second idol destroyed. Thy next foe is a giant canopy soars to the The anger of the sleeping giant shatters the earth. Oh, there we go. Offer a prayer to it. Now, with that, I do believe I'm going to leave this off here. I would like to thank you guys so much for tuning in with me to our brand new adventure into Shadow of the Colossus. If you guys could leave as many likes and comments down below, tell me definitely what I could do better with this series. Maybe some suggestions. Please subscribe if you guys haven't already. Helps me to build my channel and to grow the community a little bit. Also gives me more motivation to bring you guys more content like this. It gives my editor more motivation to put more because he puts a lot of time and effort into editing these videos for me. And on that note, I would like to thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!